And you now watching Damon Time with Dutch. On today's episode of Prison Stories Uncut, we over East Baltimore in them real trenches with it, man. But before I hop off in the storytelling mode, I want to send a big shout out to the brother Edward Wright. This brother, a A1 Day One supporter. Watch all my content. Brother sent his hard-earned money in, bless the channel through Cash App. Can't appreciate you enough, brother. Edward Wright. Just stay locked in, pimp. I got us. Now that we got that out the way, let's get it. Mikey in that bitch stressed out. He trying to tell them he ain't do shit. But the detectives is telling him his story ain't adding up. For one, they pulled the unknown set of fingerprints out the house, along with Mikey's. So undoubtedly, they think he had an accomplice. They keep asking him who ran out the back, who ran out the basement door. Mikey getting so frustrated. He telling them what reason would he have to kill his homeboy and his baby mother. He tell him like, man, somebody had to be in that house already when we pulled up. And that's who probably ran out the back door. And that's who prints y'all lifted. But the detectives ain't trying to hear it. He just asked for his free phone call and a lawyer. So as soon as he did that, they handcuffed him up, read him his rights, had him sign a Miranda rights form, booked and processed him. When he made it to the bullpen, he got to use the payphone on the wall in there. He called his wife, Kamika. It's early in the morning. After like the fifth ring, he hears that familiar voice that he loves so much. Confused as shit that it was a jail call and she had to press 1. She like, Mikey, hello, Mikey. He like, yeah, babe, it's me. Look, I'm in a fucked up situation, man. They got me down here at the precinct, charging me with a double murder. Kamika look at the phone like, what? What you mean double murder? He like, babe, I was going to the party like I told you. Chris said he had to drop some money off at the house, babe, mother house. Babe, we pull up in front of the house. I'm sitting out in the car listening to the music. He taking forever. I get tired of waiting. I go knock on the door. I don't get no answer. I go in the house. I find them in the house. Both of them gone. Somebody killed both of them. The detectives told me somebody ran out the basement door. The basement door was left wide open. But when I turn around to come back out the house, they got guns pointing in my face. Jamaica like, what? Oh my God. Her sister Jamaica came over there wondering what was wrong. So Kamika tell her like, girl, Mikey locked up. Talking about they charging him with double murder. Jamaica like, what? She couldn't even believe it. Because they both know Mikey is not that type of nigga. So Mikey get to telling Kamika like, babe, I might need a lawyer. It ain't looking good. I ain't trying to go down for this shit. He get to breaking down on the phone crying, man, I ain't trying to go down for this shit. I ain't do this shit. Kamika is shaking her head like, she like, babe, I'm gonna get you out of there. Don't worry about nothing. Just let me know who I need to talk to. He tell her like, babe, I ain't got nobody else. I'm gonna need you to be on top of shit for me. Be my wife. She like, boy, you know I got you. Then the phone cut off. His little 15-minute phone call was up. Kamika was still on the other line like, hello? Hello? Once she realized the call ended, she hung up the phone like, fuck! That's broke down crying. Walking back and forth, pacing, wiping her tears, telling Jamaica, she like, yo, I can't do this without my husband. I can't raise these kids without my husband. She's like, I gotta get them out of there, yo. And her sister Jamaica, seeing the worry on her face, told her like, don't panic, sis. You're gonna get through this shit together. Kamika went over by the couch and grabbed a bag of money off the floor, picked it up and dumped it out on the living room table. She hadn't even counted her money yet. Jamaica picks up her bag of money and goes on the opposite end of the table and dumps her bag out on the living room table. The fucking table was covered in money. After sitting at the table for an hour and a half straight, counting money by hand, in her power alone, Kamika had $32,000. Cause not only did Fast Sammy throw 25 bangs on her, but a lot of the other Washington Wizards players was making it rain on her too. Jamaica was dumbfounded. She could not believe how much money Kamika made. Jamaica made like $7,000, but $32,000, that was unheard of. Kamika started sweeping it off the table back in the trash bag. She looked Jamaica straight in the eyes and told her, we gotta go find a lawyer.